You're probably sitting there thinking, Chef, why are you clickbaiting me, dude? What do you mean I might not be able to play RuneScape anymore in the future? Well, if you're playing on a 32-bit computer with an older graphics card, RuneScape will not be supported anymore in the near future. Let's talk about it. Yo, what's going on guys? My name is Chef and today we're going to be talking about the fact that RuneScape will no longer be supported on 32-bit machines with older graphics cards in the near future. If you're going to enjoy this video, definitely go give it a like and definitely join in with this discussion in the comment section down below. Do you think this is a good thing? Do you think this is a bad thing? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm really curious to see what you guys think about, especially because they talked it away all the way at the bottom of the patch notes. I always read it just in case there's something, you know, I might want to make a video on or something that's interesting to me, but a lot of people don't even read it. They just read the main article and see what is going on, and as soon as they see some like small changes like text box change and whatever, they probably think, oh well, not a big update, and they don't scroll all the way down. It's all the way at the bottom. I'll flash an image on screen right now if you don't believe me, but I know you believe me, but so yeah, we are going to talk about it. Subscribe if you're new, still on the road to 1,000 subscribers, but let's just get into it, because I think this is a huge announcement, and I think it's very important for RuneScape, and I think it's actually something good, because, you know, let's first, you know, read what RuneScape said exactly. In the coming months, RuneScape will no longer be supporting Windows 32-bit builds and graphics cards that do not support OpenGL 3.0 or higher. This change allows us to focus more of our technical development and testing on platforms used by almost all our players playing today. For more information and to check if your system meets the requirements, read here, which I will leave in the description down below if you want to see if your computer still goes with the requirements that is needed for RuneScape. But they state in the article as well that almost all our players playing today are playing on 64-bit computers, and I assume that the majority of the people watching here also do play on newer devices, or at least 64-bit, because even my laptop that's like 6-7 years old is a 64-bit, which you can see if you right click your Windows icon and you go to system, like system, I think it's literally called system, where you can just see if you have a 32 or 64-bit computer. But you know, probably if you bought your computer in the last like couple of years, you're good, but this is not some computer tech advice. Plus, you don't really want computer tech advice from me. But what does this mean for RuneScape? Because I think that is the way more interesting question. Because that last sentence is actually really important, and actually really kind of ties in with my last video about if players should be playtesting new updates. Because this change allows us to focus more of our technical development and testing on platforms used by almost all our players playing today. And what I assume that would mean is that the testing that they do for a new update, obviously they need to do it on all devices, see if it works, see if it runs, and if everything is compatible with, you know, even older devices. Because, you know, maybe a new piece of content works on a 64-bit device, but it doesn't work on a 32-bit device, and, you know, you might have to downscale some things, or, you know, you might have to reduce some graphics, or I don't know exactly because I'm not no IT expert, but that's what it seems to me what they're trying to say in this really small paragraph on the update log. And I'm very curious to see if they go into more detail on like a future live stream. If so, I might do a follow-up video on this video, but that in my ear sounds like they will have more resources and more time to test the actual platforms that the majority of players, you know, play on. And, you know, if you are playing on that older 32-bit device, and, you know, RuneScape has always been historically to be played on all devices, and it being, you know, just enjoyed everywhere and anywhere. I mean, that's why it was a browser game. You could log into RuneScape anywhere on each computer, wherever you were, and you could play RuneScape. And obviously those times kind of have gone, especially with the browser. You need to have the client now. And with this, I kind of guess this is another step into the direction of, you know, focusing on the majority of the player base and to improve the quality of the game by having a better focus on the device that the majority of the players use. And it kind of sucks, of course, for the people that still are stuck on the old device, maybe because of financial reasons, maybe because they just don't want to upgrade for other reasons, because they just don't see a use for it, because, you know, a lot of people are just under the mentality of, you know, it works fine, so why would I upgrade, which is very valid in my opinion. That's a very smart way to go about with your money. And obviously, I'm not going to be telling you what to do with your money, but I understand that. But I think for the majority of the players, and I think for the game in general, this is huge. Like, this is genuinely a really positive announcement, because, as I said, like, they stated in that statement that they will have more time and more resources for the technical development as well, which kind of sounds to me that they can do more with, you know, areas, more with mechanics, maybe just do more with what they already do, but they were kind of bottlenecked and kind of limited by having to make it so it's supported and it does work on those weaker devices, which obviously I understand, because you want to make an update that is like, can you imagine if you walk into Elder God Presumption 3 or like want to walk into Sadistan and it's like, oh, I see that you're on a 32-bit computer, you cannot enjoy this content. Like, you can't do that. Like, you need to make it either everyone can enjoy it or no one can enjoy it, pretty much. And I think this is a very good thing, and I think this is huge for the future of RuneScape when it comes to updates, graphics, maybe even like bigger pieces. Maybe we can get in. I don't know what it exactly means because they haven't gone into detail, but I'm genuinely curious what you guys think about this. This is a shorter video, but I didn't want to make it too long because I can ramble on about this for like an hour, but I don't think I make anyone happy with this. So do you think it's a good thing, just like I do, or are you upset that they do this because you might be a player that plays on an older device and think that this is kind of like limiting the player base? But as I said, they kind of say that almost all our players playing today play on the newer platform, so it should be good. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you think. If you did enjoy this video, definitely leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. As I said, we're still on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And my name's Velric. I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.